I am here in Los Angeles. I am about to start my door knocking. I will check back and let you know my results. I had to leave my car here for the windshield to get replaced, and I figured I might as well make good use of my time and get to know some of the neighbors around here that live right behind the Safe Light Auto Shop. So I will check back with you guys in a few minutes. All right, so I'm reporting my results now. I door knocked for about an hour. Most of the responses I received were pretty friendly, positive. I got a couple of no's, and some people didn't even open the door. They were just talking to me through the screen. So that could be because they weren't dressed yet, or possibly just because of COVID. But I brought an iPad, but I just found it to be easier to just write down the information very quickly instead of trying to, open up my iPad and start typing in the information. There's also a glare on the screen sometimes, so I found it easier to just jot down the information as I was walking around and talking to people. So here's my list, my sloppy writing. So I got 4 responses, and 2 were to refi. 1 was for a CMA request, and the other one was for a purchase. And they're looking to get pre-qualified as well. So this is the area behind me that I was door knocking. I was in Gardena, and Safe Light is actually right on the border of Gardena and Carson. So I ended up going into Carson and door knocking there. I would say I did about 25 homes, probably 25 to 35. I'm gonna actually drive back in my car and just go over the area that I just covered. But overall, I feel like it was a success. It was something positive. My first time door knocking. So if you're thinking of doing it, I would say just go ahead and roll your sleeves up and get into it. It's a little intimidating the first time you're going to go out there and do it. But, once you start hitting the second house and the third house, you really just start getting really comfortable with it. And so most of the people were really nice, and even the no's were nice no's. They said no thank you. Most people accepted my business card. There were a couple that said no, we don't even want your business card. So in any event, I would just suggest, if you have not tried door knocking, just try it for the experience. It's a really good way to get in front of people so they can see you and just get to know you in person rather than on the phone or through a text. People like to see other people in person, especially because we've been locked down for so long. It's really, I think, comforting for people to see you in person. So I had, as I mentioned, mostly good responses today. And some of the people were like, yeah, go ahead and, keep in touch with me. They gave me their phone numbers and email addresses. So what I'm going to do with that information is I send out a weekly email to my CRM, and I'm going to add these emails that I received today to my CRM. And so they will start receiving my weekly email that I send out, and I will follow up with them, in the future, in the near future, and see if anything's changed. Because you just never know. Even though some of these people today said, we're not looking to move or to sell, you just don't know what the situation's going to be. Sorry, there's a big truck here. You just don't know how their life is going to change. They may have, a life-altering experience, maybe an emergency in the family. They may have to relocate. Things change with people, so you just have to stay on top of it and stay consistent. So today, this was my first door knocking experience, and I plan to do this every day. So if you invest at least an hour of your time every day, you're gonna feel like you're being successful, like you're working in your business. You're definitely gonna meet a lot more people. They're gonna get to know you. They're gonna see your name out there. And with you leaving business cards and collecting emails and phone numbers, you can have both touches. You can send a text or a call, and then send an email as well to follow up. When you became a realtor, you did that because I'm sure you wanted to start helping people. So get out there and help people. Get out there and meet people, get in front of them and show them who you are, and start having conversations with them. People love to talk about themselves. So I talk to many longtime homeowners that, have been here for over 40 years. And so they love talking about their home and how they've seen the neighborhood develop. And so in having all those conversations, it actually gives you more information because you learn more about the neighborhood. And so don't be scared. Just get out there and do it. The market reports and on your MLS, and just kind of get a feel for what those numbers are. Because if somebody asks you, what did that home sell for that just got sold, a week ago, you want to make sure that you have that knowledge and you can provide them with that information. So those are my tips today. That's what I did before I came out here. Actually, yesterday I was on my computer. I, spent probably about an hour and a half just canvassing the area on the MLS, looking at different properties, seeing what the square footage is going for in this area, and what the, home sizes are. Are they 3 bedrooms? Are they 2 bedrooms? And just kind of getting to know the area a little bit better. So you can do that with any neighborhood. You can start canvassing the area, take a drive, go drive out there and look around and see, what the area looks like. And then you can really start planning your route. So those are that's my experience today, and I hope you found it useful.